everyone. My name is Megan Ellsworth here at the Roofers Coffee Shop live soundstage sponsored by PABCO at the RCAW trade show, and I'm here with Ben Briggs from Adams and Reese. Hi.
Hi, great to be here.
Oh, so glad to have you. Who are you and what do you do?
Yeah, so like you said, I'm Ben Briggs. I'm an attorney, a partner at the law firm of Adams and Reese.
Amazing.
We're general counsel for the association.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great, that's amazing. So, are you based in the area? Are you local?
So we have offices throughout the country. I work out of an office in Tampa, Florida. So exactly the opposite end of the country as our, as our trade show today.
Wow.
But,
okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. So you flew all the way from Florida.
I did. I had a long flight. Yes.
And you gave a class this morning.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So the presentation I gave, the seminar I gave earlier today, was on the top 5 employment issues within the roofing industry.
Huge.
Yeah, and again, I'm a labor and employment attorney. All I do is employment law, and about 90% of my clients are roofers.
Okay.
So over the last decade or so, I've kind of noticed these issues that keep recurring, and so I, talked today about, those top 5 issues, how to navigate them, and really how to protect your company and how to grow it going forward with those, employment issues in mind.
Wow, was it full? I'm sure there was tons of people there.
Yeah, I mean, it's always, we got an 8 o'clock one.
A little early.
8 a.m. one's a little rough sometimes, but yeah, no, it's good. And, obviously it's kind of an ongoing conversation. People can keep, calling and emailing me about things. So
that's awesome.
It's not limited to just the 1 hour presentation time.
Yeah, exactly. And all your contact info and all the Adams and Reese info is on their directory on Roofers Coffee Shop. So if you did attend the class and you have questions, you can contact Adams and Reese through RCS. So how's the show been treating you besides the class?
It's been great. Yeah,
That's awesome.
This is actually my first time in the Seattle area, so it's cool seeing all the mountains and everything, and it's been great here at the trade show at the casino. Yeah, it's been great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, welcome to the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, I know, right? I've spent a lot of time in the Pacific Northwest, but just never in Seattle, actually.
Oh, okay.
So this is kind of a cool area. Yeah.
Nice. Well, we're happy to have you.
Thank you very much.
So why do you think it's important that contractors are coming to this show and, their regional shows like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great for the industry to be connected, for people to understand, to make those personal connections, and then just really I think it advances your company, your business, to understand how other businesses are operating and to build those relationships from within. Yeah,
absolutely. I think that's been such a theme from all of the people we've been chatting with today, is just building community in the RCAW and regional associations like it and national. They do that, and that's so important.
Yeah.
And maybe that's to go hand in hand with the labor shortage, is building that community, like kind of going back to your class.
Yeah.
So that's great. And so how can people get more information on Adams and Reese? What's coming up for you all in 2024?
Yeah, so I mean, I think all the information, like you said, is probably available through RCS as well as through the Association of Trade Show. Anyone who attended my presentation today, all my information was presented there as well.
Awesome.
But you can always go to adamsandreese.com to get more contact info. As far as what's to come, as an employment attorney, this is kind of the exciting time of year for me, because the beginning of the year, the first quarter, is when all these new laws go into effect. There's a lot of new employment laws that are taking place and really just starting off. So I'm spending a lot of time working with contractors on how to adjust to the new realities, these new laws. And again, it's always good. I'm always preaching being prospective instead of reactive, so kind of figuring out what the new laws are, getting the right standard operating procedures and documents in place up front, rather than trying to fix the problem on the back end.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely, you want to be proactive.
Right. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me today. Anything else people in the interweb land should know about Adams and Reese?
It's a great firm. We've got offices throughout the country. And the way I usually describe it to our clients is it's almost like a toolbox where, I do labor employment law, that's all I do. But if you have an immigration issue, we have immigration attorneys, that's all they do. If you have an OSHA issue, we have OSHA specialists. We have tax specialists. We have a ton of construction attorneys where all they do is that. So, as far as a law firm to get connected with, there's somebody within the firm that has a specific area of expertise that'll meet pretty much any need your business has.
Wow. Yeah, what a resource. That's so amazing. And thank you all for that resource that you provide to the industry. It's great.
Yeah.
And we already mentioned this, but go to RoofersCoffeeShop.com to the Adams and Reese directory. You can find out all this information and more. And stay tuned. We have lots more interviews to come. The shingle competition at 1 p.m. Pacific. Very exciting. Ben, thank you again. It's been an absolute blast.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
And thanks everyone for attending and watching online.
Yes, thank you for watching, and make sure to stay tuned. We have more interviews